Ghana has a mixed record on its treatment of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people. It criminalizes unnatural carnal knowledge in Section 1041B of its Criminal Offences Act, which the authorities interpret as penetration of anything other than a vagina. However, the law is a colonial legacy that is rarely enforced, and unlike several of its neighbors, Ghana has not taken steps in recent years to harden penalties against consensual same-sex conduct or to expressly criminalize sexual relations. At least two government agencies, the Ghana Police Force and the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice (SHRAJ), have reached out to LGBT people and taken proactive steps, including through providing human rights training workshops to help ensure their protection. Nevertheless, LGBT people are often victims of physical violence and psychological abuse, extortion and discrimination in many different aspects of daily life because of their sexual orientation and gender identity. Various pressure groups, non-governmental organizations, as well as individuals have called on the government to legalize queer activities in the country. This caused Minister-designate for Foreign Affairs Shirley Ayoko Botchwey to address the concern. Many politicians have spoken on the issue, with the most current ones being Honorable Botchwey, Kwejo Opong Nkrumah, and Sarah Adwoa-Safo. Addressing the vetting committee, she stated that the laws of the country does not support the activities of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender and queer community. In reaction to the minister's statement, Ghanaian anti-LGBTQ activist Moses Fo Amening Thompson wants the closure of the alleged LGBTQ fundraiser in Ghana. The news team also spoke with the news editor of Television Africa, Tete Ablo, on the representation and hostility towards members of the community.
So if you ask, for instance, how they're represented in the media sector, what are we going to use to measure them? The way they walk or the way they talk? No. Because somebody may look feminine as a male, but the person is not gay. Some other person may look the opposite, but the person is not lesbian. So we can't choose the way people behave and then, or the way the people talk to attack them. There are people, built men, macho men, and who are even more gay than we think. You understand? There are women so soft and sumptuous and feminine, more. If you allow me to use the word, somebody's word, amiable, more amiable. But they may be lesbians. You can't tell. So you can't look at somebody's outward appearance and see the person is gay or lesbian.
A section of Ghanaians also expressed their opinions on the community.
Of sexuality in Ghana as a whole is being frowned upon, being it our society and even many parts of the country. When you talk about the non-tradition, I segment it, or I see it to be the religious segment, being it the Islamic, being it the Christian faith or other religious activities. They also frowned upon it, but looks like for some time now too much of education towards the LGBT has really brought about people trying to take a second look at the community.
We, the Christians, or we the we the religious bodies should take matters by their own, and deal with it. We have to demonstrate against it. It should not be legalized, and I think it's not in our laws.
Some members of queer community have been subjected to various degrees of abuse in the country. Some have been caned and others have been brutalized. Meanwhile, President Akufo-Addo has affirmed his commitment no to legalize the act.